Welcome back to Factorio Seablock and TSM episode number 308. Now, I am in our, the oil part of Blue Science. I've actually done a little bit of work offline, probably mainly because I kind of wanted to do something, didn't really feel in the mood to record a commentary, and also it's the fiddly stuff. So I've basically finished off all of the handling of extra stuff like this raw gas coming out here, and we're feeding some acid gas out as we can use this stuff. It builds up fairly slowly and we can use it in our current rubber operation. We have handling of the residual gas, which was the essential component to try and balance out these, although it doesn't quite do it. So that's basically a refinery using that recipe. We have the handling of the raw, the liquids, the natural gas liquids into methane, ethane and butane. And with that lot, we have... okay, let's just get this right. So first of all, the methane is being processed basically into methanol, which is what we wanted, as that will give us a way of making resin, although we have to handle that separately. Let's see where that's gotten up to. The methane comes down here. I was going to try and push the amount of methane being created. There's another process here that creates some from, we're burning off our base mineral oil into this facility that's basically creating synthesis gas and residual gas. And at one point I had this heightened to try and force even more through for methanol, but it didn't end up being balanced. So I ended up running with, I think, this one for plastic instead. Yes, that's what I did. So this one is handling excess naphtha, which there is some, because this is not in... between the three of these and just the one of this, it's not in balance between the naphtha and the fuel oil, but this enables it to kind of be balanced, having some come out here to combine with butane gas. No, not butane gas. To combine with... what are you? To combine with ethylene. So that's what we're doing with the ethane. We're not using it anywhere else, so we have to get rid of it effectively. We're turning it into ethylene, combining with some excess naphtha to turn into plastic. We have excess naphtha anyway, so we're splitting that up to make extra plastic here. But only if we exceed our sort of, the pipe maximum. So these aren't designed for plastic, but having extra plastic can never hurt, right? So the other gas here though was butane. Butane is coming down and being collected because we are using that in our rubber, and there's the methanol. This one, the methanol and the acid gas, are not being collected just yet, so that's fairly new. And yes, the handling of all of the base mineral oil it's basically coming here and turned into residual gas, which goes into here. So we're getting residual gas synthesis gas. The residual gas is also being converted into synthesis gas and coming in here to make methanol, basically, and purified water, which we're just getting rid of. This methanol joins the other supply. It also produces some carbon dioxide, which feeds back into this collection to save on the amount we need to convert up here. And that's more or less it. We end up needing the green catalyst, the red catalyst, and I think, yes, the blue catalyst. So we actually end up with 3 catalysts and quite a lot of quite a lot of ordering to achieve all of that, as well as quite a lot of steam being needed to be processed. So that gives us these guys, which basically are all operating continuously, and they deliver, or have the ability to deliver, 195 units of the chemical laser flash fuel per minute, which exceeds our spec of 174, but that's more or less what we expected. It won't matter if this whole process ends up slowing down because it gets too full. That's better than the other way around, right? So from there, we're at this step. We need to do this lot now. Basically from there upwards, all of that, to complete the blue science, which we should do. We'll end up doing most of that on site, I think. I don't think there's too many things that are going to need a possibility of their own area. The only thing is, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the coppery waste byproduct, whether I set up a separate reprocessing centre. That's perhaps what I'll end up doing, rather than a reprocessing centre at each of these sciences. Not 100% sure. It doesn't actually take that much to reprocess them. Maybe that would be more useful than having yet another process. Anyway, so that is that. What I would like to do in this episode is probably, so yes, it's methanol to resin that we were trying to do. I think I had this incorrectly saying plastic. It was always resin. That was what we were trying to do. So that's one thing I want to do. Another thing that I want to do is, if we go to the make everything, one of the things holding these guys up, or one of these guys, let me just check which one. Yeah, that one. The thing holding that up is the lack of low density structures. So what I might do actually is enable low density structures to come in here and start this process happening. It won't be able to get to the end because, oh, we already are on map mode, because we don't have enough of the modules. Let me just do a quick check of these. No, we don't have any at the moment. Probably still severely missing red circuits. So that's actually blue circuits. Yeah, processing units. So they're probably missing red circuits though, I would hazard a guess. Yeah, and red circuits is actually going again, so it must have finally got some resin, but that's not going to last much longer. And there's probably quite a back order on red circuits. Not so much actually, that's not too bad. So 11k. A few minutes and that will probably actually deliver, which is pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good. Did I ever put... I may have run out of speed modules in here. Fix or... Yeah. I haven't actually put enough speed modules along here. So we're not getting enough of these things, and I possibly need to change these as well. No, they're just not getting enough material all the way along. Yeah, there's a little bit more attention that will have to happen to red circuits, especially since one of the components of Blue Science is, as per the base game, something along here. That one requires advanced circuits, so we're going to be increasing advanced circuits, red circuits. We're going to be increasing the demand on our red circuit production, so we're going to have to try and improve this a little bit, which I think is largely fix these. Probably have to put the full fast belt in there. The wafers get all the way to the end. It's these things. All right. So what are we going to do first? And also we have to, of course, per my rules, advance this because we're running out of red science by itself. We're going to be moving on to red and green, and I think I'm actually going to line up this one as well. So red, green, blue. When we finish that, it's obviously going to be one of these, and then that's the bright purple, and probably that one, and then that one. That's basically what we're going to be trying to do. So this is the clock in terms of how long we've got to get each of these at the high production available to us, and also all the supporting materials that need to go along with it. So not much time at all. All right. I think first of all, I'd like to get these launches happening, even without the extra modules, because those modules are going to happen fairly soon. Although I'm not sure where they're going to go first just yet. So what we're going to do is head down to here, and I'm going to get this to order low density structures, or at least temporarily. I'm going to make this 16,100, so the reorder point is when there's only 100. They're on their way now. That should make it possible to start building part of these guys. Oh, actually, it's not going to make it possible because that's not... but we do need them anyway, and I think I would like to... five. We might just use one of them. Let's make that 20. So this will be pretty ready for... Oh, you need extras, do you? Oh, you do too. Right, okay. So at least the factory can keep building the low density structures, which may actually help. Okay, so that's A. What is B? B... red circuits, what are you up to? 15,000. 7.8, so another 400. And then we should get processing units happening. 7.9, there you go. It doesn't actually take that long. And yes, the train is coming to pick up. Where is it? There you go. Okay, so I think probably resin. Resin, liquid resin. Yeah, that is quite sad. So that's caused by a shortage of ethanol or a shortage of just resin, period. Now, I think, yes, this here is where I want to work. Where am I? I'm here. Okay, so if I come up to here, I think we'll work on that methanol handling facility. as this resin is kind of vital to help boost or help maintain our generation of resources. So that's what we need to do. So the first thing is we're going to, I'll grab a copy of this since there's a lot of similarities. And you can go in like so. Oops, this isn't quite right. That's saying down. That's saying down. That's down. That's up. That's better. Much better. And you guys need to be swapped around. You guys don't need to exist. That's not what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with methanol. Well, methanol. Are you in here? Maybe you're in here. There we go. Methanol. Less than... how many... 50,000. Let's make that a P. And connect up. Oh, and we're going to need some power over here. No, that's methanol, thanks. Methanol. That one. It's only going to equal 1, I would think, but whatever. Now, the methanol, how far away is it, in fact, from... it could actually be supplying now. If we had somewhere to house a train. Is there any available spot in there? Not so much. What about in there? No, we took all them away as well. I just about need another one of these. Because that kind of means we're way up here, but maybe I'll just put it here for now. We'll see how we go. So yes, we definitely need that methanol train now. So I think I'm going to call my train, as there's a little bit of running around to do. Shouldn't take too long. Do I have... No, I probably need to go and pick up some locomotives to do this, but that's okay. Alright, take me way up here. %. That certainly is moving pretty quickly. I think I expect the tech to complete this episode, actually. Don't go anywhere. Okay, you can be empty, not whatever that is, but methanol. Oh, that's methanol. No, that's the recipe. Come down further. I remember this from before. Empty methanol, right. And this, that's the empty one. This is the supply. What's that? Methanol. There we go. Methanol supply, so that's perfect. Priorities. Methanol. Empty methanol. I think that's it. And the methanol one. That can, whoops, go until full. Okay, jump back on board. We're going to have to go all the way to the make everything. Since I don't have locomotives on me. Normal locomotives. I want 2 of those. It looks like I have some normal fluid wagons, so that will work. So methanol counts as a fluid for this purpose. Oh. I have to go hunting for those orbs at some point. At least if I put them in the make everything, it's in a consistent place. There we go. Now we need to go to refueling to make these trains. Probably will just leave the train to return home after that. It's too busy there. It's too busy there to leave a train. Just had a sip of my drink. Now, here we go. For you, we need you to go to... let's see, does meth... Yes, it does. Empty methanol till circuit condition, and then methanol supply till circuit condition. That's good. You must be full. You must be full. Good. Off you go then. Now, back to where we're actually going to process methanol. Yeah, that's quite a busy station there, isn't it? Which is here, I think. Yep. Oh, first of all, actually, let's get the pickup actually happening, which will be timely because this is building up quite fast at this point. you can be if methanol is greater than, say, 50,000, output a P, because it looks like we've used Q but not P here. Output a P, you can be, whoops, you need, let's wire all this up so that it's going to work at least. Too many wires, but that's all right. So P is, yeah, P's been hit. So trains on the way is less than P. Let's call not that. What we want to call is methanol. Methanol empty train. And it's on its way. How wonderful. Right. 97%. And down here, if you're less than 50,000, you get a P. You don't actually have a wire connecting you yet. So trains on the way is less than P, which it is. Then we want the methanol supply. There you go. That should happen fairly quickly. Now, this process is actually easier than I thought it was. Urea and formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is the one that uses the methanol. Actually, the liquid resin. Maybe I will set up the ability to deal with the liquid resin, which we should probably do like right here. So you can be if liquid resin is greater than, I think it's 50,000, set a Q, and you are trains on the way is less than Q, then order. No, this one first, liquid resin, it should be empty train. Good. Okay. Oh, and these, they need formulas as well. Come on. Liquid resin. Greater than 0. What are these ones again? Great. Yeah, okay. Don't know why I keep mucking around with that. Why are you pointing that way? You guys are going to be loading a train, and you guys are unloading. So it should be that way around. How did you go? These are around the... Whoops. Around the... Whoops. I can't do it from there. I'm going to have to run up there. I've got them around the wrong way. That's why I mucked it up down here as well. Oh, and... methanol. Yeah, that's better. They were getting quite full. How full are these? That's quite full too. Plastic's not too bad. Wow, that train's gone. So yes, formaldehyde. that's how we do urea. Formaldehyde is methanol, green metal catalyst. Gives you formaldehyde. So it's really simple. We just need somewhere for the delivery of the green metal catalyst, which would normally mean this. Needs to be deconstructed, and actually I probably can do that now. We have quite a lot of junk though. Alright, fine. Let's get a recycle station in here. Actually, it doesn't need to be fancy colours. One of them. Too far away. Okay, anything greater than 0p, and you are trains on the way less than p, send us, it's that twice, isn't it? Recycle. So the recycling train is on the way. And this guy, I think I want rid of that now. There's the recycling train. That actually shouldn't take very long. Unless I especially wanted to get that out, but I don't, so... let's get a... one of these, basically. Doing all the wrong bits, of course. So... oh, I missed out the entire... request a station, which is awkward. Where did we get that from again? Over here, okay. Yeah, that's better. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so we need the ability to make a green metal catalyst. 50k. I should allow this to fill up a lot further than that. If it's less than 50k. What about if it's less than, say, 150k? So it just keeps coming till it's done. Guessing we don't actually... oh yeah, we do have. Just takes a while to do a full trip all the way from there, far side of the base. Okay, so green metal catalyst is not especially difficult. It's just aluminium and silver. So maybe I'll just pick that one up as well. Aluminium and silver. Since it's just for a catalyst, I'll make it 4,000. Silver, it said, didn't it? Silver. We can check that again just to be sure. Sure. Yep, aluminium, silver. Less than 4,000. Q. Trains on the way is less than P. Order aluminium. And trains on the way less than Q. Order silver. Okay, that gets us our catalyst. The other thing we needed was the urea, which is ammonia and carbon dioxide. Ammonia and carbon dioxide. Okay, so the carbon dioxide is just going to be more charcoal usage. We'll just burn off the purified water. The ammonia is hydrogen and nitrogen, so I'm pretty sure I have that combo delivered somewhere. Hydrogen and nitrogen. There you go. Probably doing exactly the same thing, so I should probably consider making ammonia, or next time that I do this, if I was ever to do this to myself again, we could potentially, it might be best if it's there, right? You are going up. Oh, we're out of those. Okay, fair enough. We're out of a few things there. Maybe it's worth a quick top up. Yeah. 75,000. There you go. 99%. Wow. So yes, we're about to swap over to the second mega science, which will be a little bit more taxing on our system. Being both red and green. There you go. Something is struggling. Oh, probably the thing that I need. So you guys can go away. Petrochem Gas Tanks. Right, we have all those, Alright, back we go. So build this stuff out. What are you? You are a 2. Hydrogen is P. And nitrogen is Q. Is there no nitrogen or hydrogen? Okay, there's a order for the hydrogen. What about the nitrogen? There's an order for that. Why is there no trains for nitrogen or hydrogen? There's tons of nitrogen there. I think maybe nitrogen. Oh no. Where's the nitrogen? I actually want to work out where the... Maybe I don't need this open after all. What I'm really looking for is the trains. Where is the nitrogen train? Whoops. There's no search for it, is there? Nitrogen. Search on stations then. Oh, was there? No, there was a search. Okay, nitrogen. Empty nitrogen. Oh, okay. That doesn't seem to have done what I wanted. No. Nitrogen here, empty. Ah, okay, so it's filling up. Okay, it goes all the way over to here, and then hopefully this will then aha, good. So we do have oh, that's the second one. Okay, so what's happened to hydrogen then? Empty hydrogen. It's traveling to here. So how many, oops, how much demand do we have for hydrogen right now? Two. Okay, the reason I did all of that was just, I think I have other opportunities to potentially, like I'm burning off, I think I'm burning off a whole lot of hydrogen right now. If I really need more hydrogen, which it appears I may well do, I could add in another hydrogen stop here. I think the only one I have at the moment relates back to this one that was built right at the very beginning, coming from these things, which was my initial way of getting the mineral sludge we needed for all of our resources. So perhaps we need more hydrogen. That's kind of why I was looking at all of that. Anyway, not to worry. I think we will be getting hydrogen fairly soon. What did I set here? These... Oh no, they should be getting a... 99, 50, 50. PQ. Okay, so that should be fine. Alright, well, hopefully that happens. I don't know actually where I want the hydrogen to go just yet, so on the basis of that I might rip that off. Probably up here is where we want to produce ammonia. 45 minutes, wow. I want to have a quick peek at the science as well since we've just switched over. It's looking pretty good. 2.1k, that's nice. You have 8k in there and another 4k there. You have your 9.6k waiting, so it doesn't look like we're too terribly stretched at all. Some iron on the way. Nice. So we're handling our current demands fine. Right. What do we need to make ammonia? A chem plant 4, basically. Chem plant 4. Maybe here. Ammonia gas. No, no. That one. Ammonia needs red metal catalyst. Okay, so yes, that's another requirement for yet another catalyst. Red metal. Which also means we need copper and iron. In the ore form. PQR. S. Oops. Copper ore. Yes, good. Right. So where is our hydrogen? 4 minutes. Is there no hydrogen available? Must need 100k. It's very slow. Yes, that is suggesting to me that this addition is a necessity. So we're going to have to look at that for next time probably. In the meantime... And that kind of carry on. Okay, one of you is copper. And the other one is iron. You need some of these catalyst thingies. Is that 1 or is it 10? It's 10, right, okay. Oh, yes, and you also need... You also need that. Okay, so we're just waiting on that hydrogen still. On the other side, or maybe in between, so to get this stuff, you need a chem plant 4. That one. That one. Okay. Now you... How do we get to this again? Ammonia. Okay, so we need to get to urea first. Urea, ammonia plus carbon dioxide. Right, carbon dioxide needs charcoal. Right. That's the one that we've been doing, so let's stick to that. We need a liquefier. Actually, it looks like you could also do it in a chem plant, which might actually be better. Might just do it in a chem plant this time. So charcoal as well. Charcoal is less than, I guess, 4,000. PQRS, probably T. Okay, let's wire it first. T, right. Trains on the way, less than T. Order up charcoal. And boom. Carbon dioxide, that one, yep. Charcoal and your charcoal as well. Okay, where's this going? We're trying to make urea, so I think we need another chem plant. Good, okay. Urea. That's the one. That's the urea. This one just needs that. Yeah, still nothing because we're still waiting on our friend there. Any sign? Any sign of action? Good. Better check what the... I guess that's fine. Okay, so that builds urea. And the other one that we need... that's the bottom one, right? Yeah. So the top one, another chem plant 4. And you are doing formaldehyde gas. Formaldehyde gas. What's that? No. Chem plant 4, okay. One of these should be formaldehyde. No. That's the urea. That one. Right. So, and we need the other products there. You don't need anything odd. Good. You need green metal catalyst. That's what you're doing. Let's create another one of those. Okay. So aluminium and silver. Aluminium and silver. And oh. Aha! I don't know what sort of rate this is producing at. How many do you make? 10. 10 every 2 seconds. It's definitely possible that we will need more of these. So to do that, okay. And Q. Okay. Our job there's done. We've actually used up all of our time. Has that helped us? Do we have processing units processing? No. We do not. Do we have outstanding processing units requests? Yes, we now have 2 of them. Wonderful. Did they manage to get down here and enable something? It does look like they did. Has that created anything down here? It has actually. 1. 1. Yeah, that's not exactly going to set the world alight, is it? Never mind. Thanks for joining me, guys. Look forward to seeing you next time, where we will try and actually address the rest of Blue Science. So see you then, guys. Bye-bye for now.